Survivor Man, featuring Stacks and Mud.
How's it going? My name is Stacks and Mud, and I'm a survivor man that lives in the woods. Over my course of living here, I've made my way all up and down the entire forest. I've probably circled this thing hundreds, maybe thousands of times. I like to think that I watch over these parts. You know, that I speak for the trees and the mud and the leaves and the sticks. I like to keep watch over the forest because it's like my firstborn child in a way. I mean, I was raised by wolves in these parts, and they kept me alive, and I bathed in the bogs and the swamps. Now here I am. It's my duty as a fully grown male, an alpha male, to take care of the environment that raised me. Sometimes I find myself stuck in the middle of a swarm of mosquitoes, and I'm just swatting away at them for 2 to 3 hours. I definitely say building shelters is the most challenging aspect of my woodsman lifestyle. Still haven't really discovered proper tools to cut down trees yet, but you know, we're getting there slowly but surely. For food, I just climb up to the tops of the tree canopies where the monkeys live. I could eat 2 or 3 monkeys at a time, really depends. I think I hear my dinner. Sounds like a tasty one. I'm gonna get them with the jab. Make mama proud. Once I get them, and I got them in a good spot. I'll take the left, flip the leg up, somehow I'll find my way inside. That's when I'll be able to have the advantage over them. That's when I'll take it, and I'll roast them dry, no seasoning. And then once he's all cooked and good, I'll flip them, cake them in batter, deep fry them, put them in a pickle jar with vinegar. I can actually tell how old the tree is based on the way its stump smells. It's 10 years old. Yeah, 10 years old. You know what they say. I mean, it's a hard lifestyle. It's unforgiving. Not a lot of reward, but I mean, at the end of the day, for me at least, for Stacks and Mud, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, smoking weed all the time, and I'm always smoking that weed.
Yeah, that's how it be. Wow, that makes me look like I have an oddly shaped head. How's it going, everybody? Ooh, I think I just broke my tailbone trying to scoot closer in my seat. How's it going, everybody? I'm very grateful to have you back on my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Cameron Champa. I'm a tall, skinny white guy. Not much else to it. I'm a pretty chill dude. I like sitting back, relaxing. Occasionally I go on Roblox.com. I game a little bit because that's all my computer can handle. But today, without further ado, I'm just going to get right into the topic of today's video. So I was struggling to think of an idea. I was like, I want to record something. I want to talk about something, but I don't really know what I want to talk about. I don't know what knowledge I want to... No, I'm kidding. I don't know what would be entertaining for other people, but would also be fun for me to talk about. So I sat in my little chair. By the way, this chair is not that comfortable. It completely fucks my posture. It makes me sit so far back. I thought, I have a nice little collection of images on my computer that I've been saving for the past few months of fashion and culture, whatever, body, goals, fitness related things. All sorts of cool images that I think some people might have an interest in. Some people might have interests similar to mine. The things that I like are oddly niche, whatever. I like very specific things, and these images all contain my very specific tastes. I'm very picky with the things that I like. I know most people are. I know that doesn't make me special or anything, but so all these pictures, I'm sure there's somebody out there that has a similar aesthetic, similar interests to me. So why don't we dive into my little folder here, take a lick, take a look at some of the pictures I was talking about, and see what we can find. Let's see if I can show you something that you've never seen before that you might want to save to your style folder. That's essentially what this is like a style folder where I save images from websites like 4chan and Reddit or whatever, and I come back to them and I kind of get inspiration to dress a certain way or act a certain way. Not act a certain way, I'm not gonna change how I am based on a picture. Damn, that guy looks fucking hot. I'm gonna start acting hot. What's up, bitches? As I pull a wedgie out of my crotch. What's up, bitches? You want to see my tiny little penis? We have you can't really see him, but I'm hanging out with a buddy of mine right now. He is not a human, unfortunately. He is a fly that flew in from somewhere. He's in the exact same position that he was when I left my room this morning, and he's still there. I poked him a little bit. He moved his legs a little bit. He moved a little bit upwards. So I know he's still alive. He's not dead. And he seems very friendly. He's not afraid of my presence. He's just chilling here. He's listening to me speak. And I think he'll be a good addition to the video. He'll bring a nice positive energy to the room while I speak. How you doing, buddy? Sorry, that was condescending. You're very handsome. I love you. Alright, so let's hop right into it. Let's look at some of the pictures that I've saved, and I'll give you an explanation of why I saved it, what I like about it, and why I think you should save it to your computer. I'm kidding. The last part, we're probably not going to do. Alright, the first image. First image is of this wilderness scene of some painting. I have no idea when this was painted. It could be recent. It could be old. It looks like it's probably old. It's like some people on a hill with a bunch of different colored dogs. One of them has a really curly tail. There's some people starting a fire in the background. Looks like one of them's about to throw an entire table into the fire, which I think is kind of cool. Some birds flying above, trees in the background. These look so much like trees where I'm from in the winter. Like in the winter, I live in Massachusetts. When all the leaves are gone off the trees, it's literally just pubic hair everywhere. It's just pubic hair all over the fucking place. But this image is just so awesome for so many reasons. First of all, it's composed perfectly. Like everything is in really satisfying places, like the nice 3 trees here, the mountains in the distance, the small people on the lake at the bottom, that line across the lake, the houses. Sorry, I'm weirdly obsessive about this image. The people in the corner. Dude, everything, it's detailed, but it's not annoyingly detailed. Everything about it is just positioned and put in the way that I would want it to be put, and it makes my eyes smile. It makes my brain come. My brain is currently filled with seminal fluid as I look at this image. I love the fuck out of it. It's so cool. And the colors, bitch, don't even get me started on the colors. The colors are impeccable. That blue sky that matches the lake and the slightly orange and yellow sticks at the bottom that are flowing out. Even the trees, they're like black/dark brown, a little bit of gray in there. Even that, the color of those perfectly complements everything else. And I would imagine it'd be so hard to paint a winter scene, especially a winter scene before electricity, before technology, when you only have a bunch of gray buildings, a bunch of gray mountains, a bunch of gray this and that. Yet the artist used their little peanut brain, their little creative brain to make it beautiful, to make it colorful. The buildings are slightly orange and the dogs are all different shades, and it looks so alive. I feel like I need to put on a jacket looking at this image, because I feel like I'm one of these hunter-gatherers or whatever they are. That made me sound so fucking stupid. One of these poachers. I feel like I'm in this image, and because of that, I think it's just so cool. I just really like it. Next up, we got a guy holding a girl playing the violin. Now, I don't remember the context of this image. I think it's from a movie. I know the guy on the bottom is a French movie star. I would assume the girl on the top is also a French movie star. But this picture is just cool as shit, man. Like, again, the colors. These are the type of colors that I really enjoy. I can't tell if this image was color corrected or if these are the original colors. Either way, I think it's really cool looking. I think it's from the 1970s. Based on the outfits, you can probably assume that it's around that time period. First of all, the pattern on her shirt and the way her shirt fits and the color of her shirt looks awesome. Her hair is perfectly pulled back and perfectly flowy. His hair, exact same situation, pulled back perfectly. He's got that strong Timothée Chalamet hairline. He's got the Timothée Chalamet look, if you ask me. A little turtleneck. And it just looks really cool. And I think that's a piano in the bottom left. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I like about it so much. It's just another one of those things where everything's composed perfectly. He looks happy, she looks happy. They look like they're enjoying the moment, doing cool things, and they look cool doing it. So I think that's why that image appeals to me. Let's move on. Is this a weird thing to look at images religiously like this and kind of just I don't know, maybe it is. Next image, baby. This one is cool, supporting that pod lifestyle. This one I don't fully understand. I'm really confused what that situation in the right hand side of that image is. Are those just like a bunch of CDs? Do you just have like thousands upon thousands of CDs? And if so, do you listen to all those CDs, or are those just decor? Because if they're just decor, that's kind of lame. I'm a very utilitarian, function over form type of person. I'm obsessed with form, obviously. I love the way that things are arranged and things are designed. That's why I like drawing. That's why I like making music and stuff like that. That's why I like making YouTube videos, because I can arrange video clips. This is my hand gesture for arranging video clips. This is how I do it. It's like the Disney magic wand.
Welcome back to Disney Channel with your host, Cameron Frontbar.
But while I am somebody who enjoys form, I also prefer things that are minimal, that serve a purpose, that you have for a reason. I used to be very invested in minimalism and cutting back on lots of things and just having a very specific set of items that you would keep in a backpack that you would carry with you at all times. Now I've realized that that's not very realistic. I definitely have a set of items that I could fit in a backpack that I would take with me that would hold me over for a good period of time. But it's okay to have a couple extra things. I like having extra things. Like I have this skull candle. I just don't like when I have so many things I'm unable to keep track of them. I don't like having a bunch of items that I forget about. I like interacting with everything in my room every single day. So something like this where everything's perfectly organized and he or she, whoever owns this room, would be able to keep track of everything that's on the shelves, except for the CDs.
Hey man, fuck a CD, man.
I jizz quite a bit. Moving on, because I'm starting to drive myself crazy talking about this.
Smoking weed in a room.
Now you might be asking, what's so great about two guys smoking weed in a room? And to that I say, I don't know. There really isn't anything that interesting or amazing about this picture. It's just a couple guys in the 1970s lighting up some joints. A picture of a couple dudes from the 1970s smoking weed in a cool looking room with cool looking furniture, in cool looking outfits, and they look healthy, they look strong. I don't see an ounce of fat on these guys. When you see guys like this, it just kind of humbles you. It kind of just makes you feel good. It makes you feel connected to the past in a way, as stupid as that sounds. All right, what do we got next? Ooh, this is a good one. Dude, I don't know why I like this picture so much. This is a really dumb photo to enjoy, but I look at this image every now and then. I'll return back to my folder and open this one up specifically, and I can't explain why. I just like it. It's a photo of a balding guy with glasses smoking a cigarette. If I saw a photo of a balding guy with glasses smoking a cigarette nowadays, I'd be like, stop smoking a cigarette. That's why you're balding. That's why you need glasses. But looking at this picture from the 1970s, it just looks cool, man. It just looks cool. Like, he's able to rock that balding hairstyle for whatever reason. He just looks cool doing it. This is like the only guy on planet Earth that doesn't look ridiculous with a awful receding hairline. What do we got next? I don't know why I like this one. This is just a normal picture of little TJ. If you look up little TJ on Google Images, this is one of the first ones that you see. I think I gravitate towards photos of happy dudes doing happy dude things, just enjoying their lives, enjoying themselves. I know, very creepy, very strange.
Ooh.
This is a good example of my utilitarian side. This dude has a specific, or female, I don't know, I think it's a dude, has a specific set of items that he carries with him every day because he needs them. These are things that are very important to him. He's got a knife for survival, he's got a little flashlight, he's got a multi-tool, a watch, set of keys, but everything that he owns fits a similar aesthetic, and it just makes my brain cream. Once again, my brain is currently filled up with some half and half as we speak, looking at this picture. Next up, we have an image of an archer girl. Now, I just want to preface this picture with a little warning. There's this thing called neo-folk, and I'm kind of convinced that it's Nazi, white supremacy. Jesus, I can't speak English. It's like a white supremacy, slightly racist resurgence. So I'm a little skeptical of having saved this image, but the image itself is just really cool looking. I like old school things. Not racism. That's not what I'm saying. Please don't kill me. I'm talking about like going out in the wilderness, hunting, fishing. Plus the girl is very attractive. Just saying. Next up, what do we have? What do we have next, eh? Oh, I love this picture. Jizz-worthy right here. So this image is of somebody's studio apartment, I would assume. Looks like in some major city or right on the outskirts of a major city. And they've just designed it, organized it so perfectly. Everything just suits the room so perfectly, and it's satisfying. It's like biting into a double stuffed Oreo for the first time in 6 months. It's like, oh, fuck. I feel like everything I'm saying right now is just manic retardation.
Oh,
This one, so this is an image of a monk, I believe, running over other monks. They're sitting in some old temple, I would assume. It's got a little nipple going on there, little nip slip, sexy. All right, guys, just about does it for this video. I hope this video wasn't too ridiculous and manic. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna head out. Hope you liked the skit in the beginning of the video too. That shit was funny in my opinion. Peace, brother. I can't reach.